My name is Dov Friedman. I am a founder and the vice president of business development at CirQLive. Essentially what our platform does is integrates video conferencing, web conferencing, the likes of Zoom, WebEx, GoToMeeting, GoToTraining, BlueJeans, Blackboard Collaborate into Canvas via LTI, all done on the cloud, very simple, very easy. And I'll show the product at the end, but really what I want to discuss a little bit about is sort of the problem.
We want the presenter view here.
I'll take a step back. What's going on in the world of in education in general with live online learning versus regular online learning. I've been to many, many conferences around the world where online learning is, yes, we sit there, we record ourselves, or yes, we put a YouTube link up, or we put up some information, and they take a quiz or a test, and maybe we chat with them somehow, etc. There's not really any interaction. It's just, here's my student, I put this stuff up, we're learning online, quote unquote, via Canvas. When you add that web conferencing piece, it adds that live interactive and interaction with the students globally, wherever they are, on whatever device they are, from any place that they are. Fantastic, thank you. From any place, anywhere, from any device, any place. And that interaction is really key. So just briefly, just so I can go through it, again, like I said, it's cloud-based. We integrate with BlueJeans, Zoom, WebEx, GoTo, Blackboard Collaborate. It's a seamless LTI integration into Canvas. Our product is deployed into hundreds of universities globally, including several in the UK and in Scotland. Really, like I said before, we're solving the live online issues in integration. So you might say, well, I don't have a live online problem because I don't have a web conferencing issue. I don't have a web conferencing platform. So that is very quickly changing. And even those who have, Canvas gives a built-in big blue button, whatever their web conferencing is. But many people want something that's a little bit more powerful, a little bit, and that with WebEx and Zoom is it's growing in the education market beyond imagine. I talk to people literally every day across the globe. We're saying we're taking WebEx, we're starting to connect our campuses via web conferencing, and you don't even need to buy an endpoint like a big device. I sit on my computer every day and I show people what we do and how we do it, and just from my computer. So it's really very, very simple. So if you do have web conferencing, so part of the issue of what teachers and students have is, well, it's another technology I have to add in. I was sitting in the session before where that was the main complaint. Teachers are like, well, how on earth am I supposed to, I don't have any time, I don't have the money, the energy, the effort to actually use the technology that I want to use to teach properly. So when you have an integration that's seamless, it's already in Canvas, you've spent a lot of money, a lot of time and energy and effort implementing Canvas on your campus, in your institution, and you want to keep people there. That's what people recognize and understand, but you also want them, you as an institution and as a teacher or administrator, want to sort of expand that scope of learning to beyond just the classroom. And when you have an integration that has ease of use, that is secure, that with a few clicks of a button, which I'll show you later, can really get people interacting with each other. It's a really great platform. So, it really is, in my humble opinion, we've been doing this for about 10 years now. My colleague, he's been teaching with WebEx for about 10 years before anybody knew really what WebEx was. It's really it's a great way to interact with students who are not, sometimes they're in the classroom and sometimes they're in the back and don't want to raise their hand, don't want to say something, and there's students from other places, maybe they're from home, maybe they're homebound, maybe they're sick, and they just don't want to raise their hand and speak, and you can just chat, they can just easily chat with the teacher and ask a question. It's a fantastic way to really, it's just to expand. I mean, there's no other word really to put it. It's just, from an institutional perspective, if you're an administrator, it's a way that you can save money, time, energy across the board by using web conferencing versus being in a physical classroom all the time. There's the blended aspect, which is sometimes in the classroom, sometimes virtually. But then there's that interaction. The students love the interaction. They love the ability to see each other. With Zoom and with WebEx, you can have like 30 or 40 people on the screen at the same time that can see each other. It's unbelievable. And we all offer things like virtual office hours, and again, this concept of reach students anytime, any place, anywhere, on any device in the app. They can be, you can do a teacher can schedule virtual office hours via the web conferencing platform, and could be at home on vacation even, and the student could be on the beach. The student could be anywhere in the world and just click a few buttons on their phone, and voila, they're up and connected to the teacher. It's really a fantastic tool that way. So something that I mentioned before, just to review, why is a seamless integration important? You want to have no back end where the teacher can teach and the student can learn. No need to copy and paste links, send emails, scheduling. It's the biggest. There's a famous story where Bill Gates was sent out an invite to give some type of course to Microsoft, and the time kept changing, and then in the end nobody showed up because everybody got a different link every single time the time changed, and everyone was like, we don't know which one is what, where, and there was all these emails. So as you'll see in our platform in a second, when it's a set time and it's there and they're familiar with the platform with Canvas, so there's no emails, there's no links to be sent, there's nowhere to search. They just go the same place every time, click the join button, click the host button, and off they go. Like I said, automation, I spelled it wrong. You should have spell checked me, Kurt. Automation and security, the links are all secure. Only people with access to Canvas have access to our platform. Again, you can expand the reach of the institution while streamlining the learning both locally and internationally if you want. So just to show you the platform very briefly, you can see it's a little blurry, but you have, here is basically the main screen of the scheduling. So you have a calendar, which is built into our platform, and this is the teacher view. The teacher hits host, and it goes straight into the web conferencing platform. It knows your name. It knows your role. On the right side, you can see how you schedule, so you can pick your platform. You can do multiple sessions, a weekly, daily, single session. You pick your time zone from when to when. It's very, very simple, very intuitive. We offer the ability that you can automatically view the recordings and the attendance records in Canvas from the web conferencing platform, so you can see from the attendance records when they joined, who they joined, and it's accurate because it uses LTI, so it takes their name and their email address from Canvas. Normally, if you would send a link, the student would be able to put whatever name or email address they want, so it's not accurate. Here it's accurate, and also the recordings, no need to send a link. It's all straight from, it pulls access to it straight from the back end of the web conferencing platform. And here I mentioned before is the office hours, where you can virtually schedule office hours for your teachers to meet with the students. The students will be able to reserve a spot, their name, the subject, and the question that they have. The teacher will then see that spot was reserved, and the rest of the students will also see that spot is reserved, not to take the same slot. And also, we can now push the calendars and the services all to personal email as well. So if the student's not connected to Canvas, they'll be able to see their schedule in their own personal calendar as well. And that's it. I got the axe already. And please take a t-shirt if you don't have one. And I have more downstairs. If you'd like, bring your colleagues, and happy to talk more downstairs in the booth.